Hello everybody, it's me, Nate, aka Devil Dog, and I'm back with another game review. Before I get started, please give me a thumbs up if you like this content, and please subscribe to my channel. Now that the YouTube algorithm gods have been appeased, let's get straight to the review. My review of Teardown. It was developed by Tuxedo Labs and published by Saber Interactive and originally released all the way back out on October 29th of 2020, I believe, like on PC, but is now since seen a console release version on the Xbox Series X and S and a PS5, and it released on November 15th of 2023, and the price is only $29.95. That's right, a game on PS5 and Xbox Series X and S that isn't a terrible price, honestly. Now, what exactly is Teardown? Well, let me read the synopsis that they came up with on this. Plan the perfect heist using creative problem solving, brute force, and everything around you. Teardown features a fully destructible and truly interactive environment where player freedom and emergent gameplay are the driving mechanics. Tear down walls with explosives or vehicles to create shortcuts no one thought was ever possible. Stack objects, build structures, or use floating objects to your advantage. Take your time to create an efficient path through each level. Now, Teardown, as you can tell, is a voxel art style video game, and when you first start up, you have two different main options. You can have your performance mode or you can have your resolution mode. Naturally, I would recommend performance mode because let's be honest, with the voxel art, while it looks nice, you don't really need to worry too much about the graphics in this. Go for performance mode, no doubt about it. It does have a pretty good customization suite, multiple different things you can do. It's got a campaign mode with missions that you have to do, and the farther you go along through there, you get trophies, you unlock new equipment, like everything from, even up to laser guns and stuff. It's really quite cool. And the campaign missions are pretty cool. I mean, you can do stuff like you have to go through it and do certain objectives. It starts off easy, like basically knocking down a building that's decrepit, and it moves on to much larger structures and also more in-depth and detailed missions, like robbing a bank, like literally blowing holes in a bank in a certain way to get the safe to fall out and place it into a vehicle to get away. Honestly, I like the mission structure in it, though it's kind of, very simplistic, but it's fun, and you can change different options, have like different limited amounts, items, time, stuff like that. It also does have different content that has been created by other creators that you can download and play as well. It's got a natural sandbox mode where you can build your own, to your heart's content. Basically, the best way to describe this is almost like playing Minecraft combined with Red Faction. If you remember Red Faction back in the day, where it had the really cool ability of blowing everything up, this is basically like a Minecraft version of that, where you get everything from nitroglycerin, pistols, rocket launchers, pipe bombs, different vehicles you can pilot, and basically that is the whole premise of the game, though. Other than the campaign mode of going around and doing certain missions, it does consist of basically just destroying everything around you. But that is quite cathartic. It really is. Hands down, as you can see in some of the footage here, I went to a user-created castle someone built and loaded the whole place up with nitroglycerin and just blew the living tar out of the whole place. Now, there are a couple things I'll have to point out about this. There is certain materials that cannot be destroyed. I guess they did this so, like if you're on the ground, you don't want to blow it to the ground way to where you can't move and you're stuck. So once again, kind of like Red Faction and those other games, this one does have a certain material that is explosive proof. You can't blow it up. And it's used basically to keep you on the area that you're at. So I understand the point of that. It does have a pretty decent physics engine attached with this. I have noticed certain things, though, where in real life physics, the item would fall and collapse a little bit different than this, but that's just nitpicking because after all, this is a voxel art style game, and honestly, it's really, really fun to play. It's got tons of different levels you can do. And like I said, just the creation suite alone is interesting. And it's got some okay options. Nothing really earth-shatteringly special. It does allow you to turn on all weapons at start and stuff like that. I'm not sure if that really makes it where you can't get the trophies, though, if you're playing through the campaign mode. I'm pretty sure you can't play with all the weapons on during campaign mode. But yeah, I just had fun going around burning stuff down with fire, actually blowing stuff up. Like I said, my favorite, hands down, has to be nitroglycerin that I shoot from a distance with a pistol. Yeah, as you can see right about here, I'm going to set it up here, get my little trusty gun, and shoot. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. But honestly, that and the rocket launcher, it's actually a really interesting game. And the thing is, I wouldn't normally say it was a game, but since they do have the campaign mode with a bunch of different missions and stuff and DLC you can get, it does make it a game. It really does. I have to say, I'm actually impressed with what Tuxedo Labs did. It's a very interesting game. Visually, I don't know why it's only on PS5 and PC. This seems like something a PS4 could run, no doubt. I've played Red Faction back in the day on PlayStation 2 and 3 and all that. I don't see why this couldn't have come out on the PS4, but as far as I know, it has only been released currently on PC, which was originally all the way back in 2020, I believe, and now 2023 of November 15th for the PS5 and Xbox Series X and S. Kind of a shame. I kind of wish this was on PS4, because my one buddy, Timoteo, who just got his PS4, it'd be cool that he'd be able to play this, but he can't, because he only has a PS4 now. Which, like I said, I don't know why, but, nonetheless, it is a fun game. I found myself losing hours and just finding creative ways of blowing up stuff and getting the stuff to collapse and stuff. Honestly, it was fun. The creation system's fun, too. I found myself having fun more destroying stuff and riding around. I mean, they got some neat stuff on here like races, monster truck rallies. It's really quite inventive what you can do with this. This is basically like a Roblox meets a Minecraft. It really is in terms of the ability to build stuff. But the main thing is the fact of the somewhat realistic fire physics that actually melt and burn stuff, and also the very realistic physics engine that they have, that when you smash stuff and it falls down, it crushes accordingly and correctly. Like I said, you got your little mod browser that you can go through, and you can actually, enable or disable stuff. Honestly, this is a very interesting game. It really is. Once again, I can't really say it's much of a game, but it is. But the overall fact that you can build these huge, elaborate, really detailed buildings and structures like bridges and everything else, and literally blow them up, that's really the best part of this game, is blowing stuff up. But I will say, if you are easily bored by just blowing stuff up, you might want to try the creation suite. Try building stuff. Maybe that's up to your up your snuff, up to your cup of tea. But I will say, honestly, really, if you get down to the bare bones of this game, there's two things you do. You can build stuff with voxel art, or you can blow stuff up. That's really about it. I do like the fact that it put in some story missions. It does stretch the game out a little bit longer. But honestly, it is basically just two things: building and blowing stuff up. If you can get past that and you enjoy it, I can actually recommend Teardown if you have a PlayStation 5, an Xbox Series X or S. And like I said, it's only $30. And honestly, I don't have a problem with it. I think the price is perfectly acceptable for what you get with this, the overall content, the fidelity of this title, the interesting aspect of you being able to create and upload your own content into the server to where other people can try it and play it and mod it as well. Honestly, it was fun. I actually really like this game. I could see myself going back to it whenever I've had a stressful day at work and I need to blow off some steam and just build a big bridge or a giant Eiffel Tower and blow it up and watch it crash down. This was Nate, aka Devil Dog, and I want to thank each and every single one of you out there for watching my videos. Once again, please give me a thumbs up if you like this content. Subscribe, leave lots of comments below, and I'll answer each and every single one of them. And of course, here at Devil Dog Gaming, we always end our videos by saying, have fun, play hard, and remember, people, the devil is in the details. Peace out until next time.